Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to this episode of Jim's 5am Club. What I'd love to do this morning is to go through a book entitled Breaking Free of Child Anxiety and OCD, a scientifically proven program for parents, a book that was published on the 18th of December 2020 by an author named Lebowitz. This book offers a structured approach to help parents manage children's anxiety and OCD through a method called SPACE, supportive parenting for anxious childhood emotions. This book is based on years of clinical research and focuses on helping parents respond more effectively to their child's anxiety without becoming overly accommodating, which is a common behaviour that can, interestingly, unintentionally reinforce anxious behaviour. So let's go on a walk and talk and see what we can glean and what we can take from this text. And I'm sure there's going to be quite a few interesting and important lessons to take from this book. The first of which is the role of parental accommodation. Parental accommodation refers to the ways in which parents modify their own behaviour to reduce their child's anxiety or prevent distress, e.g., allowing avoidance of anxiety-provoking situations. While parents do this with the best intentions, Lebowitz explains that such accommodations can actually be damaging because they reinforce anxiety and OCD over time. The book emphasizes reducing accommodation in a supportive, compassionate way, which helps the child face their fears more effectively. We are introduced to this SPACE program. The core of the book is the SPACE method, a treatment program that involves parents taking steps to reduce their accommodations whilst providing emotional support at the same time. It teaches parents to change their responses to their child's anxiety and OCD rather than trying to change the child's behaviour directly. The steps include, first and foremost, identifying your own parental accommodations. Gradually reducing them is the second point, and using supportive communication to acknowledge the child's distress whilst encouraging their independence at the same time. We look at supportive parenting, and parents are encouraged to validate their child's feelings of anxiety and fear, expressing empathy and understanding without enabling avoidant behaviour. This is really important. This supportive stance helps children feel understood and secure, but also empowers them to confront their fears. Supportive language includes statements like, "I know this feels scary for you, but I believe that you can handle it." The book offers practical strategies for reducing accommodation, this book provides step-by-step guidelines to help parents identify the specific accommodations that they have been making, such as helping a child avoid social situations or performing rituals for them and then slowly reducing these actions. The process, of course, is gradual, so that it avoids overwhelming the child, because the whole aim of this game is to empower the child. Although the focus is on changing parent behaviour, the ultimate goal is to empower the child to manage their anxiety and OCD on their own. The child learns to face anxiety-provoking situations and experiences reduced dependence on parental reassurance and intervention. So we're helping the child deal with their own fears, be they real fears or imagined fears. This book is a science-backed approach. The space program is rooted in scientific research and has been shown to be an effective treatment for childhood anxiety and OCD. The book includes case studies and research finding that demonstrated parental behaviour can influence a child's anxiety both positively and negatively. This is a real eye-opener which suggests that parents, in many cases, are the problems, not necessarily the children. The book goes on to talk about the importance of collaborating with therapists. While the book provides tools for parents to implement care at home, it also highlights the importance of working with therapists, particularly when anxiety and OCD are severe. Space can be used in conjunction with cognitive behavioural therapy, CBT, or other professional interventions. And the last key message to come from this author is that it is a gradual process. The program emphasises that reducing accommodations is a gradual process that requires lots of patience. Parents should start with small steps and celebrate incremental successes to build confidence and momentum in both the child and the parent, because it's not only the child that needs to be fixed, it's also the parent who, in many cases, has been the major contributor to the issue that the child faces. So in summary, breaking free of child anxiety and OCD provides a clear, scientifically validating framework for parents to support their children in overcoming anxiety and OCD. By focusing on reducing parental accommodation and providing emotional support, the book helps parents foster resilience and independence in their children, allowing them to manage their fears more effectively. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Jim's 5am Club, where we had a walk and talk and partnered in this OPE, Other People's Experience, where Dr. Lebowitz was able to share his deep, very, very deep thinking on this most important topic. So thank you, and I look forward to chatting to you again. Have a great day, and see you soon.